So here we have it. The first proper full-length trailer for Return to Silent Hill. I'm a little late getting to this, but better than not, I suppose. This trailer dropped on a Thursday, November 20th. They should have waited just one more day and released it on the 21st. As my fellow Silent Hill people out there might know, November 21st is a somewhat significant date in the lexicon of series lore. November 21st, 11/21, that's Walter Sullivan Day. Would have been perfect. But anyways, maybe it's a good thing I waited, because as it turns out, we have another alternative trailer now as well. The international trailer. They'll often do this. It's a common practice. Release the standard domestic trailer, and then we'll get the international one with a few different bits and additional scenes, and it's usually a better version. Like in terms of presentation and editing, the pacing and style of that previous teaser trailer was so erratic. I'd have to imagine that these new full-length trailers, both of them, will fare better? Well, let's see. Enough of my rambling jibber-jabber nonsense. It's time for me to dive right into this thing. Okay, roll. He an artist.
Please come back to our special place. Something.
Oh.
Everyone got sick in Silent Hill.
Still haven't seen
Something's happened here. Something
those
really
Terrifier
bad.
sequels. I've seen the first one. The radio. Okay. Item element from the game. It's not a cell phone like they did in the first movie. Lying figure. Ooh.
What you're doing, it won't be
There's Angela.
safer.
You did it, didn't you, Jimmy? You woke him up.
Eddie. Alright, so all the characters from the game are accounted for, all the human characters. That is him. Nurses.
I'm here. I'll always be here.
Those arms and hands, is that from... Okay. Oh me, oh my. That was some... to... you don't... the standard domestic and the international one. So let's rewind here and take a closer inspection upon a few things.
Please come back to
The
our
opening,
special place. Something's
just like
happened.
in the game, and the first movie,
Something really
covered in ash. Way more so. Like, there's so much more dust and ash covering everything. Yeah, I'm not big on the visionary game, Silent Hill 2.
It won't be enough safer.
I mean, just in the short clip of Angela, it definitely looks like her game counterpart.
No one said it.
have got different clothing
I'm here. I'll always be here.
compared to the games. Why? Because frankly, Maria and what we saw of Angela,
What's up, everybody? We're on a podcast now. Plus, I'm
they look
Alex.
just
In this
like
video, I thought I would talk
their
about the
video game
Return to
counterparts,
Silent Hill trailer.
and even James. I mean, not like looks-wise with his hair, but clothing-wise, yeah, he looks close enough to the game. Just like, you know, Heather in the second Silent Hill movie. It's a good enough comparison without being copying the game exactly. Now, let's pull up the second new trailer, the international one, for Return to Silent Hill.
James, so much time
The way it
has
starts
passed.
out with the camera,
Our
like the
place.
remake,
Love, Barry.
more so than the original.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
You're not from, are you?
From-
You really never heard of
Psychological video game of all time. To dispute that. So unlike the
James?
first two movies, where they filmed in part of
To get to her before it's too
Toronto,
late.
Canada, they filmed this in Germany. For the areas of town.
You did it, didn't you,
Not sure
Jimmy?
about
You
the
woke him
interiors,
up.
but the exterior streets, yeah, Germany.
All that darkness, you can't give it away. Where is she?
Yeah, it looks like Pyramid Head's
No one said it
definitely
would be easy.
breaking through those
What
bars.
you're doing?
There's a lot of
You need to move on.
different scenes in this
I know
international
what it takes.
trailer.
I won't let go.
Fire in the hotel. Alright, now let's rewind and take a closer look at this international version of the trailer. Shall we?
Things happened. Please come back
James at a table in a bar,
to our place.
hinting at his
Love, Barry.
alcoholism,
Hello?
dealing
Can
with
anyone hear
the
me?
death of his beloved
You're not from here,
wife,
are you?
Mary.
I'm looking for someone.
Everyone got sick in Silent Hill. You really never heard about any of this?
These shots of the town, like in the previous movie, first movie, but they're not
Before it's too
stuff.
late.
Visionary stuff got go ahead,
You did it, didn't you,
nurses.
Jimmy? You woke him up.
Now, of course, we've seen the Pyramid Head and nurses and the lines they do.
You can't give it
I'm
away.
interested to see what other Silent Hill 2 monsters.
Where is she?
I'm assuming it's just they're just sticking with
No one said it would be
those
easy.
creatures from the game, not
What
going
you're
to
doing?
introduce anything new
It
like
won't be enough to
the
save her.
janitor or the second movie.
You
There's
don't
a
know
bunch of
what kind of hell you have
monsters
to face.
and things that are not from the game that they put into those films.
Move on.
So I'm interested in particular the mannequins.
what it
I think you got to have the mannequins.
I won't let
I know
go.
they're not going. You got to pick and choose, but I got to imagine there's going to be mannequins and maybe at least one other monster, which I'll get to in a moment. Alright, well, I got the trailers covered. There are these other items I could take a look at while I'm on here. Some promotional media from, I guess, the official Return to Silent Hill Facebook page. I think that's where they're featured originally. These motion posters. They're basically just portraits of the actors as their respective characters, with some animated haze, mist in the foreground going on, like it's the fog. And those can be found on this channel. I just scroll down far enough. Just scroll back up. Looking for, here it is. Yeah, these animated motion posters of each of the, well, most of the characters. Okay, first up, Jeremy Irvine as James Sunderland. There we go. Oh, we go back. For the next one, here is her from Mary's looking quite a bit different from the games. Hair and kind of more modern, looking pretty hip with that jacket on. And we've got and of course she is also presumably Maria. And yeah, they run this too yet again. Yeah, so that's alright. Good likeness to the original Maria in the 2001 Silent Hill 2. And not so much the remake's design and that outfit. She's got a fur coat on. That's new and different. But the rest, yeah, she's a striking resemblance to the 2000 original games Maria in live action form. I think, and we've got little Evie Templeton as Laura. Like she's stayed awake for days on end. Or she needs some coffee, some caffeine or something. Finally, the big man himself, the star, the face of Silent Hill, Pyramid Head, played by Robert Strange. So we got the great knife, of course. Much like the previous movies, it doesn't look like the great knife from the game. I was hoping they were going to redesign him to be closer in look to the game. It's better. I think it's a better look for Pyramid Head compared to the previous movies. I just wish they pushed it even further to resemble the games designed by Masahiro Ito. But we'll see how he fares in motion in the film. And of course, how much of a role he actually has to serve in this movie versus previous films. Am I feeling more positive about this movie? I'm really just neither this way or that way. Wait and see. Here we go. Can't be worse than the first movie by Gans. Or at least I'm not gonna I really don't think I'm gonna dislike it as much. As his first effort. Well, there is also this video that I have not seen, design featurette.
Look at the difference between this eye and this
Deadpool
eye.
VR.
That is incredible. This
The perception of horror has changed completely since 2006. The horror film that the people love today are not the same. We saw the rising of a new brand of horror film, much more disturbing, much more psychological, much more playing with different level of perception. It's very exciting. It's one of the reasons I thought it was the time to adapt Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill for me, it's one iconic aesthetic for horror. It is unique. That's what I really like about it. The span of human bodies and twisted forms in a hyper-creative language created by Konami. We've done something
they brought
amazing.
back
I
Patrick
personally feel
Topoulos?
Return to Silent
A
World.
little
Christoph
bit on the second
had a
movie
very
too.
distinctive vision,
But mainly
and he
the
said
first
to
film.
me
And
in
Robert
the beginning,
Campanella.
David storyboarded for actually make the
He was the
exact
actor who portrayed
movie that
Pyramid
he had
Head
always
and the
planned
janitor in
for
the
over
first
a
film.
year.
He's a very visual director.
Was absent
Every
from the
single
second
shot
film,
is storyboarded
Revelation 3D.
years before he even got to set.
I mean, the set's incredible. The amount of attention to detail that goes into every part of making the world that is Silent Hill is fabulous.
It's not a small feat what Christoph is trying to do on this movie with world building. It's been very interesting to watch kind of the meld of the old and new technologies and kind of watch him bring into a new era. Christoph is obviously an amazing visionary. He sees things in a way that the average human being can't see.
So on every level, it's like mind-blowing.
So they're using that same method of filming I've seen this behind the scenes, what they did on The Mandalorian. So they had that curved screen in the background. So it's not exactly like a green
Hey there,
screen.
everybody. Welcome back to the Deep Fog.
They're like
For
projecting
those who are
the
unaware,
background onto
we
it.
have just recently
That's
received
interesting.
a brand new trailer for Return to Silent Hill. This
Lastly, there is one other bit of news, a tidbit concerning the new movie. If we hadn't already seen it for ourselves in the trailers there. I'd been on the lookout on IMDb for Angela to show up in the We finally have an actress listed for Angela by the name of Eve Macklin. However, with a twist. So we got the cast list here. There shouldn't be that many people. But anyway, yeah, so there's Eve Macklin. And she's listed as portraying Caitlin/Angela. Click on her profiles and see what been in. Okay, short list of credits to her name. So this is IMDb, so who knows? If this is legit, it's going to be a dual role, a schizophrenic thing, like multiple personalities. Curious, very curious. It seems that there was an interview with director Christoph Gans in which he mentioned the abstract daddy. So, well, we saw it in the trailers there. It would appear at the very least, Angela will be in the movie. How similar or dissimilar she will be from the game, we'll just have to wait and see. Still quite a bit of wait and see with this upcoming film. Alright, what do we learn here? Well, it is a movie that exists. I can confirm it. Okay, well, that'll just about do it for me right now. Until next time, take care. Bye.